Yo, what is up guys? Welcome to a new video with me, FUZZBALL40. As always, if you're new around here, please do consider subscribing down below, clicking the like button. It's all massively appreciated and it all helps the channel to continue growing. Before we even get into this video, thank you from the bottom of my heart for 10,000 subscribers. Utterly insane. We had pre-recorded this video, but then we made an issue with the filming, so I can at least say to you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me. But this video, you're wondering why we're outside. We are outside because I'm finally bringing you the house tour video you've all been asking for left, right and centre. This is to celebrate the fact that we are now full-time on YouTube and Twitch, and that's all possible because of you guys. Now, I'm FUZZBALL40, you know what we're about. I want to say thank you for the support. So a way of saying thank you for the support is we're going to be doing a giveaway in this video. It's a £25 gift card or £25 on your PayPal, however you want it to happen. As a way of saying thank you for all the ridiculous support you guys are doing and allowing me to do this now full time. Details of how you can enter that giveaway will come later in the video. Just saying, keep an eye on this fella. But before we get into this, the car, we'll talk about the car. It is a Nissan Qashqai. It's purely there for functional reasons. I did want a little two-seater car, but it was never going to work because I tend to do the driving for away games that we can or can't get to. So all my Sutton boys were like, well, what car are you getting? In the end, I got a bigger car because you have a couple of bigger lads, Ryan, Luke, I'm looking at you, that tend to come on the long distance away days and I drive there, drive back. But essentially this video is not going to be about me sitting there flexing on how incredible everything is. It's more to show you guys, especially with the streaming room, anyone can do this. All you've got to do is have a bit of creativity, grind, graft, and you can make it happen. Like I said, I was going to wear Balenciaga. I don't own Balenciaga. I don't really care about all that sort of stuff. But we'll show you the house. We're going to go around it now, bit by bit by bit. Like I say, make sure you keep a lookout for this guy. If you want to enter the giveaway, you must be subscribed to him. I'll see you in a minute. Alright guys, so the first room we're going to show you in this house is mine and Harrison's front room. We call it that because we've got this front room and his dad, who we live with, has that front room. We're not going to show it to you guys, it's his private space. But essentially, it's just a really cool space where most of our mates that come around, tend to come to ours. Got a big TV, Xbox down here, Virgin Media, you can watch the sport, all that sort of good stuff. But the most important things in this room for you guys to see are our two dogs, George and Monty. Say hello to the camera. Say hello. There you go. Hello. They are literally like our children. We love them dearly. They're the best dogs in the world. But yeah, they could usually be found standing on the windowsill over there, barking at anything that goes by us, whether it's a leaf, a crisp packet, or another dog. But at the moment, this room's not being used as a front room. It's being more used for Harrison's sort of gym area. So for those of you who don't know, Harrison is a triathlete. He does long distance swims, long distance runs. But because of the COVID-19 stuff going on at the moment, he's not doing anything like that at the moment outside the house, purely because of my health, and it runs a risk to my health. So we set him up a smart trainer indoors. So what he does is he cycles on this contraption here. I don't know what it is, what we call it, but he cycles on that, and basically he does it in the virtual world against other people in real time, and it's sort of like racing. It helps him to keep his fitness levels up. But when he goes back to doing triathlons, once hopefully this is all passed, blown over, and life gets relatively back to normal. So that's essentially what this room is really used for at the moment. But on my days off, I will sit and chill here, watch some football, like some reruns at the moment. It's pretty much what it is. But yeah, that is the front room. Not much more to see of it. Make sure you keep a lookout for Squirtle, and I will see you in the kitchen. Alright guys, so welcome to the kitchen. This is the room I rarely ever see in this house. For those of you that watch the streams, you know there's a movement in my streams, and that's #FreeHarrison. Harrison makes all of my food, all of my drinks, pretty much everything that I need to keep me replenished, he does. It is to a degree because I work 12 to 16 hours a day doing this all the time, and I don't really have time to eat properly. So Harrison makes sure I do eat properly, and that's the main point. But yeah, again, I can show you a fridge there. It's a fridge. That's a cooker, I believe. Microwave, hob, usual stuff. Here we've got Harrison's archery set for when he's in the garden. Yes, he also does archery. He puts us all to shame. But this is the garden. Now I would show you out in the garden, but it needs a lawn mower done to it. It needs to be mowed, that's what they call it. It needs to be mowed, but I haven't got time to do it right now. We normally have a guy that comes and does it for us, but obviously with COVID-19, no one's leaving the houses. So at the moment it's a little bit overgrown. The dogs love it like that, but obviously we prefer it a bit more trim. But yeah, that's basically a kitchen. It's just your standard generic kitchen. It's kind of cool, but yeah, breakfast bar, if that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's something YouTubers go for. But yeah, so what we're gonna do now, head upstairs, show you parts of upstairs, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're now at our bedroom, and you may be wondering why we have a baby gate on our door. Now, we don't have any children, but basically what happened is the two dogs realised they could open our bedroom door when we went in. They don't open any other door in this house, just our bedroom door. So continually we were coming back home to find the room absolutely trashed by them going mental in the bedroom. So we put a baby gate on, and somehow they didn't realise they could jump the gate, because they could easily jump this gate. So it keeps them in and out whenever we need them to be in or out. But yeah, it's just because they're naughty, basically. That's the reason why we have it. You follow me in. But basically, the whole point of this room was that we made it a space that was ours, that was involved all the things that we liked and we did, and had so many memories in here. So the first part is over here. This is essentially all our wedding stuff when Harry and I got married. Over here, you can see where all our wedding guests signed this. So we had a lovely memento of the day, some photographs, and then some other photos of our friends, family, all that sort of stuff. Harrison's got a massive thing for plants. Don't ask me why. He's like an old woman, but yeah, we have plants everywhere in this room. To come over to this part here, arguably probably the most important part of this room. Harrison lost his granddad a little while ago. I lost my nan and granddad a little while ago. So on our shelves here, we've got lots of lovely stuff that we can remember them by. And it's some of those precious things that I own. They don't have a value, but they have the value to me, and that's what I care about. And then over here, we have loads and loads of plants. Again, it's like a greenhouse. And then we call it Harrison's Corner, basically. And here he's got like his signed photo that he got from Tom Hiddleston, Xena Warrior Princess, Lucy Lawless. He loves Marvel and Star Wars, that's all that stuff here. And finally, really nice smart TV. This is one of like the extravagant purchases I've ever made. It's nice to have a smart TV. We'll go down here. This is my Nintendo Switch that I bought a little while ago and I've literally turned on twice. Not the best idea ever. But we also have Virgin in this room, so my Saturday routine usually tends to be I get up about 9, Harrison brings me like, I don't know, a sandwich or whatever for like breakfast, like a bacon sandwich. I watch Soccer AM, I then jump in the shower, and then I have half of any football, and I head down the road to meet all my mates for the football at Sutton United, and have a couple of drinks with them, and enjoy my day. So that's really realistically why we brought the Virgin up here as well, so I can make sure I watch it. Also, if I'm having a down day, I'm not feeling very well, I've still got decent TV to watch up here. But yeah, fingers crossed, doesn't happen too often. But that is essentially the bedroom. It's just a bedroom. Like, it's nothing incredible, but it's pretty cool. We're going to now head into the bathroom. I'm not going to show you like the toilet and stuff, but a couple of cool features in the bathroom. I'll show you that now. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so quick look at the bathroom. This is one of 2 in the house. Again, Harry and I use this one. We've got his and his sinks. Not his and hers. His and his sinks. Don't ask me why Harrison's mum designed this. And yeah, we have 2 sinks. I don't know why we have 2 sinks. There's no need. But my favourite part of this room, probably one of my favourite parts of the house, is the size of this bathtub. It's absolutely massive. Let's show you what I do. I finish streaming with you guys. Finish my stream and I lay down in this bath. I put on some YouTube video at the end there and I soak for about half an hour just chilling out. Squirtle's here with me. Just chilling out, relaxing, watching a video. But I absolutely love this bath. It is gigantic. You can do laps in this thing, realistically. It's absolutely huge. But yeah, that is the bathroom. That is the bath. We're now going to head upstairs to show you a couple more cool features of the house, and then we'll be into my streaming room. I will see you in a second. Alright guys, so we're now at the top of the house. There's a laundry room here. I'm not going to bother showing you a laundry room because it's really pointless. But yeah, tumble dryer, all that sort of stuff in here. This part of the house really is my sister's part of the house because she lives up here. She's in her room right now. This is her room, but she doesn't want to be in the video. So we can't show you her room, so I want to show that. This is also her bathroom. So these ones here are sort of private, off limits. However, I do want to show you a really cool feature of the house that I absolutely love. This is the salon, basically. Harrison's mum is a hairdresser by trade, so when they moved into the house, they designed it, and basically they made her a work from home salon, like a full-blown salon, which is really cool. She's even got like, the basin here, which is awesome. Client sits there and she cuts their hair, but this one has a special sort of part for me. So when I first moved down here, I was quite young when I first met Harrison. His mum and dad basically said come and live with us, and I moved in, and it was quite a lonely time for me. I moved out in an area I didn't know, with people that I didn't really know other than Harrison, obviously. I remember one day I was feeling particularly lonely, and his mum called me upstairs, and she couldn't have known this, but she was like, hey, this is Daryl. At the time I was Harrison's boyfriend, and they were just like talking to me. I got to talk to people, and then over the years now that we've been together for 12 years now, some of them have become very close friends, people that we know. Some of the kids have become my friends. I got to the football with them. So yeah, it's got a special place in my heart, this house, because it's the first time I felt like at home was in this room when I met everyone for the first time. So yeah, really cool space. I do love this. But the most important part is coming now. We're going to go and check out my streaming room and give you all the details about that. So we'll see you in 2 seconds. Alright guys, so it's time for the bit you've all been waiting for, and that is to have a look at my streaming setup and my streaming room. We redecorated this room about a week ago now, give or take, just because I spend 12 to 16 hours a day either editing, recording, or streaming with you guys. And so we went to a space that was really my space, really cool to be in. And so yeah, essentially this is it. I love it. It's just a brilliant space for me to be in. First thing we'll look at is this, essentially what we call the Sutton United wall. At the end of every season, the club auctions off match worn shirts to raise money. We are a part-time non-league club, so Any extra way we can make money helps us massively. This was Asma Thomas's shirt from last year, my favourite player from last year, absolutely brilliant footballer. But my prized possession, this cost more than my whole setup put together. And I had to own it because those of you that know football know that Sutton United, the team that I support, played Arsenal in the FA Cup 5th round, and this is a match-worn shirt from that game that was auctioned off. It's Maxime Biamu's shirt, signed by the whole team, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. It's my most prized possession. So yeah, brilliant. And to sort of lead on from that, this is Maxime Biamu's signed shirt for Coventry. So basically, we signed Max Biamu from French amateur football, and he moved to Coventry because he did brilliantly well for us. Moved to Coventry, but he stayed in touch with lots of the people. My friend Johnny, we used to go to his house for cups of tea and some food or whatever. And so Max signed this for him to bring down to me for my birthday. And Johnny again also then went and found this in the lockup at Sutton United, a really old shirt, which is signed by all the team from that season as well. Some of my most favourite possessions, these. A lot of people say I should get them framed, but I'm never going to sell these. I don't care about that at all. So for me, being able to touch a piece of my history is it's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I've decided to hang them on the wall rather than framing them because I just like being able to touch them. I'll show you now. More memorabilia, more important stuff to me. So we've got some stuff like tickets and programs over there, but here are the two most important things. Andy Murray's one of my sporting heroes, absolutely sensational tennis player. I got that signed by him. And this is a signature from David Hay. My sister was at college and he opened up a building for them. David Hay is one of my favourite boxers of all time. He was essentially a cruiserweight that moved to heavyweight and he had a ridiculous punch on him, a haymaker. I used to love watching him play. He's absolutely brilliant. I used to watch him fight is what we did. Also, goalkeeping gloves worn by Jamie Butler, our goalkeeper last season. These were given to me as a gift from him. So thank you for that, Jamie. One of the best goalkeepers I've ever seen play for us. Hitting pads, because you guys know I do karate. And then this book, again, this is not an ad at all. My mate Johnny here, basically, wrote about Sutton's FA Cup exploits and how games we went to and stuff like that. I get name dropped in it. It's my signed copy. If you guys want to check this out, it's called 6 Added Minutes. It's absolutely brilliant. Again, this is not an ad, but he's done so much for me. It'd be remiss of me not to include him in this video. But yeah, if you want to get a copy of this, I'll leave the link down below. It's a brilliant book. He's a brilliant author. He's only going to get better the more he writes. But this is my signed copy of it, so it has a really special place in my heart. It's really cool. But so that's my memorabilia stuff. If we switch over to this side, essentially, this was a gift from my mods to say congratulations for turning full-time. Not sure about the rating. They claim this because of FUZZBALL40, but I reckon it's because I'm a boomer and that's what that is. But yeah, you know, 40 pace as well as taking the mick a little bit. But that's really cool. But I do need something to go here. So comment in the down below. Comment down below and tell me what should go here. Basically, really cool. And here we have essentially my snapback board. You guys see this on the stream. Just random snapbacks that I've got. But a lot of these stuff is, again, it doesn't have any like monetary value, but it has a huge amount of value to me. These are my lucky shoes that I wear whenever the Kansas City Chiefs are playing. That's the team that I support. I wear these every single game. I wore them during the Super Bowl victory as well. So yeah, all these stuff here just has a meaning to me. It looks kind of cool. It's all back here. As you can see above, we've got all the lights lit up, which is really cool. They look better at night time, but it is what it is. And as Harrison points the camera to here, this is the bar area. Basically, I'll do eventually at some point want to try and find a way to get some seating in here. These covers will probably go and we'll put some seating in here instead. When my friends come over, I'll be able to sort of sit and chill with them, have a drink, relax, maybe play some FIFA. I've got a fully stocked fridge down here, which keeps me like going eat throughout the day with drinks and some chocolate and stuff like that in there. I love my little husky fridge, it does me a job. But that's the room itself. Now let's talk about this setup. I'm going to be blunt with you, this setup didn't cost me much at all, and this is what I've been trying to say to people that ask me about starting. Don't go and spend loads of money, you don't need to. My computer, it was this computer here, and my screen cost me 120 quid. And it's second hand and it's done me brilliantly. This is an old TV I got from Cash Converters for 20 quid. That's how I watch chat and modify stuff and whatever. That's what it really gets used for. And then there we have a proper HD monitor here for me to play FIFA. As you can see, I'm on it right now. This is a full HD monitor that I actually play FIFA on because I want my gameplay to be good and to be able to see what I'm doing. So we bought that one, but again, I bought that second hand. Down here, we also have my Xbox. We also have the PlayStation 4. I have one of every other major sort of next-gen consoles, and I'll probably have both of the new ones just because as a streamer, it's important to have that. But I can't stress it enough. You do not need to spend lots of money, and if you want to put in hard work, graft, grind, you will be able to do this. Anyone can do what I do. You've just got to have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and be consistent. Just be consistent. You can see I'm editing on this one here. And yeah, just 3 screens. It's pretty much what it is, which is really cool. But even my desk is second hand too. Like, I didn't buy anything brand new. I'm not here to front with people. I'm here to show you guys that anyone can do what I do. But this is a streaming room. It's an amazing space. I love it. But I do need new bits to go in that corner there and that corner there. So if you can come up with ideas, comment down below. I would massively, 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 massively appreciate it. Alright guys, so this is essentially what the room looks like at night time. We wanted to make it like a really cool vibe for late at night I'm usually editing, or if I'm playing games, etc, etc. We just wanted to look really cool, so it wasn't just a sort of dark, dank room. So we put LEDs on the whole top of it, as you can see here, which is really, really, really cool. I really like it, and what I can do, I can change it up. If I'm gaming, it's always red. If I'm gaming, I want the room to look cool and sort of dark, and I can just then focus on the game that I'm playing. If I'm editing and I want to keep myself up, I might go white, if I can click up there. I might just go white and make it look really cool that way. But it's really, really cool. It depends on the mood that I'm in. We'll go back to blue for now. And then over here, the bar area has one of those awesome neon lights from like you see in windows like a New York like bar or whatever, which is really, really cool. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it's like at night time. You guys see this a little bit on stream, because I tend to have the curtains closed now, and there's a little bit of light from the natural light to light me up with the background being lit up. But it looks pretty cool. But that essentially is going to be the end of the house tour. I will see you in 2 seconds with details of how you can enter the giveaway on this video. I will be right back. Alright guys, so thank you very much for joining me on my house tour. Now for details of how you can enter the giveaway on this video. Essentially, I told you guys to keep a lookout for Squirtle at the beginning of this video. I want you to tell me where Squirtle was in the bathroom, where he was in my streaming room, and where he was in the living room. Comment down below with those 3 places that he was, and one of you will win a £25 gift card or £25 on your PayPal. It's as simple as that. Where was Squirtle in the bathroom, in the streaming room, and in the living room? But I need to go do this video. I'm running out of time, so I will see you guys in the next video on my channel. But for now, peace out. I'm FUZZBALL40.